Welcome back to Ill Eagle Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I'm your host, John Ostos, a.k.a. Ill Eagle CEO, and I'm here with my two counterparts, Dion, Two Cup Larry, and Cody, Big Meat Mauk. What's up, fellas?
I don't even have a way to show you guys that I have two cups, but the other one's on the left side, so I got two cups. This is one.
Still got 2 cups.
I got 2 cups still. Cody's not so big anymore, but
I know you're admiring my new fit here.
yeah.
You got on the Caitlin Clark
Got on the Clark jersey.
Right on. You got that white privilege jersey on, fool.
Yep.
Cody's single-handedly bringing back women's basketball. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
This is just the start, gentlemen. You know what?
Are you gonna get a Fever jersey,
dude? No,
You're gonna
Why
get
not? That's where it's at.
Angel
That's where she's making all the waves at, bro.
But you know, I was gonna text you guys. I was like, dude, we should actually go see a Fever.
Oh, I'd be down.
Fever Lynx game.
I would totally be down.
You wouldn't?
I think it would be fun to watch her, bro.
How much does that cost? Like $20?
It's probably like 20 bones.
If it's $20, I'll go.
But
if it's more than $20, I'm not going.
Bro, it's for sure cheap as hell. You got it. You know damn well.
I don't know about now.
What stadium are they in? It'll probably be sold out.
Geez, what do they? I have no idea where they play.
John, do you think you can look that one up? Where the Lynx play at, and what's their home stadium?
I think they play at the same.
It's like a YMCA basketball court. That's fucked up.
Target Center.
Yeah,
dude,
because I see their logos and stuff in there too.
I hate that flag.
It's literally a Somalian flag. It's like a replica of a Somalian flag.
It's really bad.
Me and Chase had like the biggest argument about some of the dumbest shit on this flag. I was like, dude, it just is. They didn't try.
They're pandering, bro. Yeah. They tried. They tried to piss us off.
Well,
trust me, man. Yeah. All my neighbors are flying the original flag right now, bro.
Yeah, it looks way more.
And they never used to. They just went and bought the original flags because Minnesotans hate this flag, homie.
Well, the other one like has detail and stuff like that. Like somebody,
it was a real flag, but you know why they took it out?
Yeah. Too American.
Much white privilege.
Way too much American.
Well, no, wasn't there something on it about the natives or some shit? There was something to do with Native Americans on it.
Oh yeah, wasn't there?
Yeah, but like the bird was on it and stuff too. The eagle, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a good flag, and also the Native Americans
there was nothing wrong with it.
They're heavy in Minnesota, so why wouldn't we support that?
Well, no, I mean
Minnesota's trash, bro. They're pandering so hard, it sucks.
That's terrible.
I wish I didn't live in Minnesota, but
one day.
We're working on our licensing right now. I've been talking to my attorney all day, and we're getting ready to put in our first round of like pre-qualification for
a license.
Social equity. You know, like you get pre-approval with the social equity points. You get to go in early and get your pre-approval for it, and then your pre-approval pretty much holds if you get approved.
Is that 2 years still, or is it a year and a half until like they start finalizing people and allowing them to have?
Oh, it'll be by August. We'll know.
What are we talking about?
For marijuana licensing? Gotcha. Yeah, for a dispensary.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's cool. I'm excited, man. I hope I get one, bro.
So then they're gonna start selling flower, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's legal right now. There's just nowhere to buy it.
Yeah.
I think Bemidji has there's an Indian reservation that allowed a dispensary to open.
I wonder how much they're going to be paying. Or, I mean, like the harvesters and people like that.
Oh, there's going to be so much money in this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping to, one of the guys I know here in town has a buddy in Montana who owns a dispensary already and got like a grow license and everything. So I'm hoping to get some info from him to help me kind of set up my business plan. Because you have to do so much, like, bylaws and everything you have to write in on your own.
Sure.
How you're gonna do security for the the building, the transport, fucking staff, everything. Like it's nuts, bro.
I'll truck that stuff for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need motherfuckers.
Actually, not until North Dakota's legal though.
No, but if you get I have to get a transporter license, and then like I get it for the person that I hired to be my transporter, and then you just strap up and fucking drive cross country to grab some shit.
We could do that, Cody.
That'd be cool.
Legal though.
Yeah, I know. That'd be dope.
It pays, bro. Like that's the thing about this. Everything pays.
Anything transportation pays.
But
right
I just mean the marijuana game.
Yeah.
Employees, staff, like security, everything pays big because it's a big money game, and you need to have people who are fucking worthy, man.
It's crazy because in Denver, like they didn't have anything like that. You just give them your ID and go in. It's just like a liquor store, like nothing different.
They got security there though.
This place
but it's probably some lame food just standing there.
I did.
It's like that in Vegas. See, you go to Vegas, it's just some like fucking dude you could probably slap and knock out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But he's working
he didn't
security.
have anything on. He maybe concealed, but like, yeah, I didn't see nothing. In Target, we went into Target. This dude was fucking kidded up, and he was young. He was no older than me. And in Target, bro. We went up this elevator, and he's standing at the top of the elevator, just kidded. He's got a vest on that says security. He's got his guns showing. Like, I was like, damn, dude, they do it like that out here.
Private security.
There were homeless people right outside, though, too. So it was like,
that's wild. Huh?
They must have a problem there.
That'd be my guess.
That's wild.
The liquor store in the cities, if you go to the wrong neighborhood, which I've done, and go into the liquor store, those guys have guns out hanging off their chest too. It's crazy. It was like, and it makes me like, I will stay outside carrying also. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna go in there. Jesus. It's just like asking for a confrontation. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
That's funny.
Give him that old Haktua.
Oh yeah, that chick is fucking blowing up.
Yo, Haktua.
Oh, where's the one that you sent? Is this it?
Right here.
Let's see here.
Dude, spit on that thing. You get me?
I'm gonna come.
It's so crazy that this chick is so famous off of just that saying that shit. Like,
I wonder if
it's like the first chick who did the gok fucking shit. You know what I mean? She blew up too. Now this chick's like, we're so simple-minded as fucking male race in this country right now.
It's crazy because she probably didn't even like want that kind of attention.
She went ghost
like,
apparently, right? Like I saw on fucking X today that everybody's trying to hunt this chick down, like get her at. Everyone wants to follow her on socials, and people are like I read that what you were saying. There's like they think they figured out who she is. They pinpointed who the other girl is, and then so they figured out who this girl is, and they're like, she's not on any socials or anything. She's like removed all her socials or something.
Yeah, I just removed everything because, I'm sure she's...
You never expect to go viral with some shit, like some basic shit, bro. And then when you do, it's like...
rando in the street.
Oh, shit. You know, but now she's like, mom, dad, grandparents, cousins, and brother. Everyone's seen this shit now because she went viral, and she was probably like, oh, fuck, you know? But it's like, the damage is done.
Yeah.
You're
it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. Hiding your social media ain't going to do nothing.
I don't know. I don't think I don't want a bunch of people following me. I'd at least go private. For sure.
Just go private. That's what I got to do. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Got to give him that old Haktua.
Haktua.
That's awesome.
It's so stupid that shit blew up, man.
Well, you got to play the Trump one that I sent that about Cody.
This one?
Yeah.
Stupid asshole.
That's not it.
Strong guys, big strong guys. Strong, beautiful guys. I could come down and start kissing everybody. I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him.
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
That shit wasn't real where his toupee flew off, was it?
Is somebody gonna match my freak? Need somebody with a good technique.
Couple of
Remember that shit? The way he drank water, they were trying to say he was fucking sick, something was wrong with him, all this shit.
That was good. I said there's a reason why Cody likes Trump.
Yo.
So, Ryan Garcia, what the hell?
So apparently he's been suspended. So the Haneys have just been digging, bro.
Okay.
Like just trying so hard to get him. So basically they removed the loss from Haney. He's got a perfect record still and blah, all this. This is like the most whiniest bullshit fucking scene I've ever seen in boxing. And it completely made me uninterested now. Like, I'm even over Ryan. He's all fucked up,
You
bro.
see what he just posted?
Yeah, but he's been posting like crazy nonsense every single day.
He said, oh, my mom's sick, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They're trying to take my fight away. They're trying to do this. And I'm just fighting demons, but I don't want any pity.
Yeah. But then look, his most recent post after they announced that they did take his win away from him, they're like he's like saying all this like random shit like, yeah, I'll come back, let's do it, you know, like he's just all over the place, bro. This motherfucker, I don't know if they Kanye'd him and just got to get that motherfucker, because you remember when Kanye was saying that there's like a personal trainer in Hollywood that's renowned, but for some reason this guy has control over celebrities. He's like what do they call him, a fucking like a watcher to celebrities, you know what I mean? Like there's somebody that a handler.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's like a handler to them, you know. And Kanye shared back in the day the text messages from that guy. He was like, he's Kim Kardashian's trainers, all these famous people, but he's telling Kanye, either you stop with all this anti-Semitic fucking shit that you're doing online, or I'm gonna have you drugged up again and medicated to the point where you won't even be a good father and you won't see your children no more because you won't be able to function, or some wild shit like that, bro. Kanye shared the text messages with social media back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's just like, first of all, who's this personal trainer that he can make these claims and that Kanye would believe it and be like, they want to get me again.
right.
I don't know. I think of like when
So I think they did that to Ryan, bro.
I think when you're going through your most vulnerable time and someone's so close to you, like your mom is risking the part of death, like, and you're becoming more and more famous as the days go on, and now you're starting to dwindle a little bit. But this is the one thing that you have to keep you up there. Like, all he has is social media. If he can't fight, especially now he's suspended for a year, all he has is social media. That's it.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
talking about the fight that he won. So,
Yeah.
and then your mom's dying, and you can't do anything but this. And
It's hard to say. He's so all over the fucking place, man.
He is,
It's really hard to, like, I want to be like, man, this is fucked up what's happening to him. But at the same breath, I'm like, why is he so fucking stupid too, though, right now?
you
Like,
can only play.
the things he's saying and doing are fucking crazy,
You can
bro.
only play psycho for so long until it
Right.
becomes real.
And that's the worst part is he's already came and said, oh, you guys thought I was really crazy, man. I was just trolling.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And then he went right back to it, bro.
Yep.
So
I don't know. He might have lost his mind for a little bit there, but
he still has. It's still lost as it stands.
could
I
be.
would say.
But that, I mean, still that sucks because he did work him like a part-time job,
Yeah,
and now he doesn't get that win. So
it's true.
Especially with like trace amounts. It's pretty wild.
So let's touch on this girl since we talked about her last time. So this is the chick that said her friend's dating broke niggas. Now she's come back. And if this is real, it looks like it's real. Little Uzi Vert posted this shit of him dressed in that Marc Jacobs dress and all this, like, you know, feminine apparel.
Feminizing.
And she said, y'all are canceling me and not this nigga. And I'm pretty sure that says fag.
Yeah.
So she's bringing out all the derogatory words, some of them that were even banned, bro. She's
Yeah.
short of the R word she's been hitting.
I don't get why she like conservative. Like, she's like, oh, I can't. I'm so excited to be conservative now. It's like, bro, you're not on their team. They don't want you. Don't even.
She's being sarcastic
Yeah.
though, for sure.
Well, she's probably going the wrong way.
I'm
if
telling
that
you,
is real,
she's
like you
she's
said.
one of them hood bitch white girls, bro, that just don't fuck. She don't give a fuck because she knows she doesn't have to, bro.
Maybe she's quarter black.
She's like Matt Rife. He's co-signed. All his homeboys are black dudes, so he fucking makes black jokes, talks shit about black guys live, like does all this fucking, you know, fucking impromptu shit or improv or whatever they call it, and like he gets away with it. He's the whitest white boy of them all, but he grew up around black dudes. All his roommates are black homies from school and college and shit like that. So he's got that pass, bro.
Yeah.
I guarantee she's in the same boat,
She
man.
might be quarter
She's
black.
just not highlighting it. She might have
be
some,
quarter
yeah.
black, honestly, because like
You give her a whole quarter
I
out the
give her
gate.
a quarter. I give her a quarter. But which word's worse though? That's the real question.
I don't know.
I
But it's
mean,
fucking
neither
funny.
one of them.
It's funny.
If you go to Europe, bro, a fag's a cigarette.
Yeah, sure. We can say that.
It is. I'm just saying.
What I mean, dude, when we were growing up, we were dropping fag left and right.
I don't doubt. I mean, I was in that same boat early
Yeah,
on.
but
for
now
sure.
It wasn't.
Now it's just this-
None of this shit was this offensive until the government started telling
Made
everyone
it.
how offensive it is.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, like, yeah, we said stuff like that without even the word that everyone always shuns when people say retard. But like,
Yeah.
that used to be the medical term. They were like, you know, mentally retarded.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it's derogatory and offensive. And it's just like, fuck, we're offended by everything. Like, it's crazy. We should just bring it all back and just be anti their offense.
We gotta be like Eminem and say, "You find me offensive, I find you for finding me offensive."
Yeah, I find you offensive for finding me offensive.
I like that.
Yeah,
But that's funny. That was funny.
It was. Is this the original?
that's the original one. Yeah.
Shit is lagging.
Gotta get that high speed, son.
It's 5G.
It's that new Verizon stuff. It works.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hook.
and spit on that thing. You get me?
I'm trying to get see what that.
Fucking internet is wild,
It
bro.
is great. That's a great cut together.
So speaking of Garcia being banned for a year from the Austrian, what about that Conor McGregor guy?
All right. I was looking for the articles or a video on that to play that, and it's bullshit.
What is bullshit? Like what?
He's not in rehab. Chael Sonnen's even backpedaling, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, so I got a video for you right here. Let's bust this real quick.
oh.
Chael Sonnen is a habitual liar
Yeah, he's
on
a
purpose,
bullshitter.
though.
Reason for missing the fight. Let's clarify this just a little bit. Because that's getting pinned on me, or that's getting attached to me. Chael Sonnen is the one that brought this.
Who the fuck's recording this?
I do not know that Connor is in rehab, for one. For two, I would not begrudge or tease Connor in the least if he was in rehab. I'd be very proud of Connor. And I would imagine for somebody in his spot to go into rehab is something that you want to keep quiet. And to do that in Ireland, I would imagine that he would have needed to humble himself greatly. So, first off, I don't know that he's in rehab. Secondly, if he is in rehab, that's awesome. That would be good stuff. One thing,
He's full of
and
shit.
we've all dealt with this, right?
Wait,
Whether
so
it's yourself,
it was him that
someone in your
said
family,
that
someone in
he
your
was in
circle.
rehab?
He was the initial person who had said
But
it.
one
now
thing that
he's saying that
you'll learn.
Now he's backpedaling.
He's saying he didn't say that.
He's saying I don't know for certain that
Yeah.
he
Well,
is.
why would you fucking say that?
Because he must have heard
what,
it or something.
But what we know for sure is that he backed out of the fight.
He's injured.
Everyone's saying he's injured.
In Dana White stands behind that. He's like, he's fucking injured. He has a bad injury.
I was watching.
Well, we didn't
Ariel-
have any. Connor didn't post about anything.
And, well,
like that, right?
see what everyone's saying right now is his reps, Connor's reps have come out and said he's not in rehab. He's actually on vacation in fucking like Europe or some shit with his family. Even like they're like he's out and about. Like you could see pictures of him outside and on his social media. He's
Why is
not
it
in rehab.
so secret?
because it brings hype
Yeah,
to something that's not even going to happen anymore.
Right. It's probably never gonna happen.
Oh, it is. He'll have to fight one more time.
I would be surprised if he does.
Unless he
know.
gets like another huge
if he got this
movie role.
injured during training, bro, he's not fightable
Yeah.
anymore.
He got injured. They said he got injured like 12 to 15 hours before they flew out for the press conference.
How convenient.
Yeah,
I'm curious what his contract looks like.
for the fight
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, like even if does he get paid even if he doesn't make it?
I don't know.
Did he
'cause
hang on just long enough, you know what I mean, to still get a check and be like, fuck it?
He'll be there. That's the thing. He'll have to be there.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
Ireland. So I don't know. That's a tough call though. But I was watching Ariel Helwani today. He used to be like a reporter for them. He is still a reporter on UFC, but on his own. And he was saying he had inside sources tell him that it was an injury. They found out 12 to 15 hours before they were supposed to get on the plane to go to Ireland because the guy he was fighting, I can't remember his name right now.
Chandler?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler. He was on his way to the airport, is what he said. And then he got the call before getting on the plane that it was off. And so they were going to try and keep it quiet, but they didn't. It ended up being too serious.
Dude, that sucks for Chandler because he was holding out for that.
He was.
He was training his ass off.
And now
for it.
what? Now what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know who you fight or if you
That was
wait.
his biggest opportunity right there too.
And the
That
thing
was
is
his
like,
money.
when are they going to say what it is? That's the weird part.
Right. That
It's
is the weird part. They're being so secretive about it. Like we know that if we know that it was an injury, then what is the injury and how long is it going to take to recover to get him back?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Are you guys excited to see Nate Diaz box?
well with Jorge?
I'm so over seeing these fucking MMA fighters get in box and shit, bro. It's so corny. Like
Nate Diaz is gonna box the fuck out of Jorge Masvidal.
we'll see, bro. I don't know. We'll see.
Jorge Masvidal is like a.
Did you see the whole crew get into a big fight and shit?
Yeah, like outside and shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah. But they got into it. They got scrappy. It was crazy.
yeah, but the thing is
Man, fucking
Yeah, I
talk
don't
to
know.
yourself about this fucking bullshit. I'm out of here.
he's the only white guy that can say the N word in my book. Honestly,
He's Mexican, but
Okay, he's white. His skin's white, bro.
Hey, isn't his brother coming back? Weren't they talking about his brother coming
He's
back?
fighting Vincent Lou something or other in UFC.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And did you see that Kamzat is out now?
Yeah, he's sick.
So he got sick.
Sick as fuck.
He's got a tummy ache.
Oh my
A
god.
tummy ache.
No, he's talking about retiring already.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he was. I saw some articles about him contemplating retiring already because he's been pulling out so many times.
I think he struggles to make that weight too. Is another part of it, but I'm not sure. That would be crazy because everyone's like, oh, they're gonna be better than Khabib, and he never is gonna be able to prove that. Then that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I don't know about that. I don't know. But Nick Diaz is going to be so lame to watch fight. He's so old.
Even Nate's already kind of ran through, bro. They can barely
But they're
fucking
just
do
they're
anything
just
anymore.
boxing though. So that's better than watching them UFC fight.
I guess.
I guess.
Well, speaking of Mexicans, which the Diaz brothers are, that's why their last name's Diaz.
I mean, they're white, bro. They're white.
Our next guest not only spent years fighting crime at the border, he was also a victim of it himself, experiencing cartel violence firsthand when gunmen ambushed his vehicle, killing his partner. In his book, Agent Under Fire, A Murder and a Manifesto, Victor Avila, a former special agent in Homeland Security investigations under ICE, detailing the harrowing 2011 experience of Los Zetas drug cartel members opening fire on his vehicle, ramming it off the road, then forcing the car door open and shooting point blank at both him and his partner. Now, Avila was shot multiple times. He recovered from his injuries. His partner, Jaime Zapata, was also shot multiple times, but did not survive. To talk more about this experience, we're joined by Victor himself. Victor, thank you for joining us. I know it's a traumatic incident to talk about, and I'm sorry for the loss of your partner. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me tonight.
Can you tell me more about the cartel ambush, what happened that day, and what stands out most in your memory?
Well, we were sent on an assignment from Mexico City towards Monterrey to pick up some equipment from our counterparts in that office. On our way back, we were ambushed by two SUVs full of Zeta cartel members. We didn't know that at that time, but they ambushed us, shot, like you mentioned, at us over 100 rounds. And Agent Zapata tragically was killed in line of duty in Mexico, the second agent only for that to happen to since DEA agent Enrique Camarena back in 1985. I'm here by the grace of God, surviving 3 gunshot wounds. And so it really changed a lot of things, especially the evolution of the cartels as I used to know them and investigate them. They have really evolutionized and transformed into what I call them as foreign terrorist organizations and have a tremendous impact on our country here in the United States.
Yeah, you make an excellent point. And can I just ask, I mean, you said more than 100 rounds, 100 rounds were fired. Do you remember what was going through your mind? Did you register that you had been hit multiple times and that your partner was not going to make it?
I actually didn't know I had been shot. I was shot once in my chest and twice in my left leg. And at the moment that I was shot, I did not know it. It was a lot of chaos. We tried to escape. We crashed a vehicle that was blocking us in front of us. And eventually the vehicle was disabled. And you'll see some of those pictures where the vehicle ended up and they just continued shooting. And, these cartels are ruthless. There was actually a second shooting when one of the SUVs left. A second one turned around, came back, did a U-turn, and right in front of me, tried to penetrate the glass in front of me of the armored SUV. And as you can see in this picture right here, the 2 shots right aiming at me, they were unable to penetrate it with their AK-47s. And so here I am to tell the story, to tell the heroine story and ultimate sacrifice of Agent Zapata. But most importantly, the people to know that there are agents serving abroad in Mexico and many other countries around the world trying to defend our homeland on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. It is such a sacrifice, and it's just an increasingly dangerous position. And I know that you personally led criminal investigations of human trafficking, drug smuggling, violent crime. What do you want Americans at home to understand about the cartel's power at the border?
It is a huge power, and especially when it comes to the drug trafficking and human trafficking, The fentanyl crisis is at the hands of the cartels with the help of China, killing hundreds of thousands of Americans. This is through the cartels, but a lot of people think that the cartels are just present and headquartered in Mexico, but that's just not the case. They're heavily present full time here in the United States, not just in the border states, by the way, in every single state of the United States of America, making sure they get their product. Because when I say product, I'm talking about the drugs and the humans, because that's what they consider the human beings, a product for them that just equals billions of dollars for their profit.
These the cartels are on a whole nother level right now.
When did this happen? Does it say?
Dated June 19, 2024.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, this was supposed to be an article about the fucking Chinese connection.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with this video or if they get into it. But essentially, the big thing right now that's going around is the drug cartel and China seem to have some kind of ties in some underground operations, which obviously they do.
Right.
It's how the CIA has been operating drug trade for a long time.
Yeah.
Another thing too that I wanted to bring up with this while we discuss this shit, because them having ties to China is crazy, especially with all the fucking farmland China's buying up near all the fucking military bases around the country. That's kind of crazy, and cartels are getting huge, and they're fully militarized now too in Mexico.
Yeah.
But Mexico, they've just been having a string of assassinations. The cartel's been assassinating a bunch of like political figures in Mexico. And they have a woman
for president. Yeah.
She's not even Mexican.
What is she?
I don't know.
She's Jewish.
Jewish. That's right. She's Jewish, bro. So there's something corrupt going on with Mexico, bro. I think that they're gonna use Mexico to gain access to America, bro.
John,
and they're
maybe you can pull
seats.
this up in another link. Pull it up in another link. Google how many Mexican presidential candidates were assassinated.
It was a crazy number. I remember seeing it. Somebody must have said it.
Tim Dillon was on Rogan podcast and they were talking about it. And I think it was like 50 people were assassinated. 37 candidates. Oh, does that say none of them?
Ran for president.
None of 37. Okay, so it's fake news.
What were they if they didn't run for president?
Oh, what does it say? None of the 37 candidates for president of Mexico were killed before election. Okay.
37 other real Mexican presidential candidates were murdered, reads part of the text accompanying the photo. That's crazy. So someone got killed that was a candidate, and they said there was 37 others that were
37
killed.
People were assassinated.
This is their new president.
She's not Mexican? She's Mexican, bro.
No, it's not. No, she's not. Here's the thing, bro.
You know her name?
A Mexican president and a female Mexican or a female president in Mexico right now is such a bad idea. They just assassinated like one of their higher up political officials, or the mayor, and she was a female as well. They literally just killed her. Her
name is Claudia Sheinbaum.
Sheinbaum. Bro, Jews know Spanish if they go learn it.
Google Claudia Sheinbaum.
They're like, she's
Where did you see her name at? Oh, right here?
Yep.
116 Mexicans. Her great-great-grandma was Mexican. This just gears us up for having freaking Michelle Obama. It really does.
I wouldn't say that. Pardo?
Former head of government of Mexico City.
What's her ethnicity?
Born 1962, is a Mexican politician, scientist, and academic who is the president-elect of Mexico, the first woman. Nah.
Interesting.
Where did I heard this on a podcast the other day that she was fucking Jewish.
Yeah, I did too.
Look up her ethnicity. You could be Jewish Mexican.
I mean, it's not a race, so you're right.
Question mark?
To Mexican Jewish family in Mexico City.
They are Mexican Jewish. That's crazy.
Yeah. But you're right. It is a very
Ashkenazi.
It's a very strange turn of events for Mexico.
Dude, the cartel will eat her alive, bro.
Is Michelle Obama Jewish?
I don't know.
That's what we gotta find out, dude, because we might be in trouble.
So I just restarted the show on Netflix, Narcos.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it before, but I'm rewatching it, and have you seen that show?
Like the
first season's about Pablo Escobar and Medellin cartel.
No, I seen like their YouTube stuff, but not the
So
actual.
it's a wonderful show.
Yeah,
but it basically it breaks. It really explains. It is a TV show, but it explains how the Medellin cartel got started.
Yeah,
and that was like the biggest cartel ever to ever exist, basically.
Like reenacted too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And but that what that guy was talking about, that DEA agent that got killed in 1995 or whatever it was.
Talks about.
When that happened, the U.S. government came down and just fucking destroyed a bunch of the cartel members. So then after that, they basically said like all U.S. DEA agents are off limits. You cannot touch them.
So do we do it again?
So basically, like anybody that's a U.S. government DEA agent down in Mexico or whatever is off limits because they know that if they fuck with them,
we're gonna come after them.
They're gonna come after them and destroy them. But right now, it's actually the Sinaloa cartel that's the biggest cartel in the world right now. Is the most dangerous one. It's Sinaloa.
And they're everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere.
That's why I said we can't go to Mexico.
And they're like militarized.
No,
now.
they're here in America. They're in fucking Wahpeton and Bismarck, Grand Forks.
They're
big.
They're
bro.
they're so militarized, right? It's not just a couple of homies with pistols, and, or button up shirts and boots and jeans.
Yeah,
it's
no
like
way.
these dudes are freaking militarized.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
And whether or not that's China freaking helping them out and giving them weapons and whatever it is, but they're becoming more and more dangerous every single day.
It's crazy how everyone's just giving everyone weapons and they're like, "That's on you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got this. You do whatever you want with that thing."
Yeah. But they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's why they're giving them to them.
But it's just the thing is like we could shut them down so fucking fast.
We can't anymore.
Yeah, we can.
I don't think we have it in us anymore, bro.
We could fucking shut them down in a day. 100%.
I don't know.
I guarantee you,
did we
if
talk
we send
about
it in the military, we could fucking
Did we talk
destroy
about
them.
the signing of that bill that makes it so that they can enact anyone from 1828 into the draft?
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but
they did that last week, right?
Yeah, but hasn't that always already been the case? Didn't they just add females to this now or something like that?
Cody?
I think that when you turn 18, you're supposed to register for the draft,
Right.
but now I think it's automatic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's automatic. Like you don't have to go on the Selective Service website and sign up for it. It'll just automatically sign you up for it.
It's not 28 either. It's 26, I think.
But I think it is male and female now, where it was just males before. Now it's both male and female.
If we could just wait 2 years.
Which is why they said, oh, now the U.S. government recognizes what male and females. Oh, so there's only two genders. Got it. There's no X, Y, and Z fucking genders.
But this would be another way just because of the timing of it all, bro. This is how they're gonna fucking come after just to kill off more people. COVID did their thing with COVID. They're doing all their other crooked, wicked shit that they're doing. Now let's just draft all these fucking, military age kids, send them into this bullshit ass war, kill them all off, and we're working our way towards depopulation, man.
See, I'm only going if I go with Cody. That's it. That's my rules. Fuck that. I'm not going out there with a bunch of rando fucking 20-year-olds.
Cody's not trained for combat, bro. You're a dead man.
That's fine, dude. At least he knows the ropes and everything else. Like
he's like, oh, I know what you just got shot with.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that bullet.
5.56. I've seen that one before in the books. I'm kidding. That's fucked up.
I would definitely be in the air defense sector if we ever went to war. I would definitely be in air defense.
That's where I'm going. You heard it
Air
here.
defense.
I'm not trying to.
They don't let you pick your MOS either, bro. They throw
if
you.
I join.
In fact, in the draft, they throw everyone in infantry, huh?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a peon.
Yeah, you'd be shoved right in the meat grinder.
And I'm not doing that.
First in, last out. Oh,
Yeah,
get ready.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'd let them take my 18-year-old son and my 23-year-old daughter.
See, that's what I'm saying. I would have to go, like, you would have to go have them fight with their peers.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts. I would not.
Think about this. These motherfuckers are all lame as fuck in this age group right now as it stands, bro.
Yeah.
None of them, they can't even fight, let alone go out to a fucking war and survive. They're going to have mental breakdowns and anxiety and everything else you can
Not
fucking
trying to
think
fight
of,
with
bro.
that.
But it's like, if you look at everything that they're putting into place, bro, this is all just like a part of the game plan, man. They're setting up for something crazy.
Yeah.
For sure.
If
Everything that you can think of is happening in this country right now. And some stuff we just kind of sweep it under the rug and forget about it, but it's still an outlier. It's just sitting out there waiting for the next move to tie into this one. And next thing you know, their whole plan just gets fucking played out, bro.
Yeah. History repeats itself on purpose.
For sure.
I do think that and I'm speaking just strictly for military culture. I think it is starting to shift back again. I feel like the pendulum swung so far over to one way, and now it's starting to swing back. But that's mainly because you got people like Matt Gaetz in Congress calling out our top military officials, saying we are not an effective fighting force when you're constantly teaching about genders and DEI and all this bullshit.
Rather than like training.
That doesn't
but besides
belong.
talking about it, what do they do?
Make it illegal to.
Is it?
Well, that's what they're talking about now.
They talk about a lot of shit and they never do anything, man. That's the thing that pisses me off. It's like, yeah, they're talking about it right now. They're saying they're gonna make it illegal, just like they said they were gonna get Nancy Pelosi and they're gonna get Hillary Clinton and they're gonna get fucking Biden's son and they're gonna get like it's all just talk and fucking showtime for us, bro. It's to keep us occupied, busy, and from revolting.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anymore. I tried to just not. I just am like,
See, you can't just bury your hand in the sand.
What's the point?
Well, one, you do a podcast about this stuff pretty regularly, so
I know, and I try to share it, and I listen to it, but it's like what I can't stress about it no more. It's just what it is.
And I don't even stress it no more, bro. But I love to stay informed and
I'm not saying I don't look.
For me, it's like when you watch movies, homie. And you start like you're like, I already know where this is going. It's like that game for me now, but in real life, bro. I'm watching everything that's happening and all the stuff that's being played out, and I'm trying to predict what the end, is here. Like, where are we headed? What's this all about? Why are they doing that? Like, the shitty part about it is I'm a skeptic of everything now. Everything I see, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And it's just like some of this stuff could just be stuff, bro, that's genuinely happening. But I feel like everything's planned and orchestrated right now. So I don't know. It's crazy.
A tough one.
We're in a weird time.
We're in a really weird time, especially with just like all the absolute like wild stuff that happened, like Epstein, like all like. Right. Why have we not?
And think about how much of that shit has been swept under the rug to bring in the next major event that throws us into awe and shock, bro.
And then we don't even think about it until it's like
no one's talking about Epstein right now because all the attention's on a black man now.
Yeah. What? Who?
Puffy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's
gone,
that's
over
dude. That's
now.
gone.
I didn't even know what you were talking about.
That's not over yet.
Dude, we're not gonna hear shit about
They're
that.
milking the shit out of that one still.
Everybody was more mad about him beating his wife than him doing things with kids or having kids around.
Well, the thing with kids hasn't been proven.
Yeah.
And most people, if you're paying attention, they're all saying like he did all this crazy freaky shit, but they don't recall any minors being ever involved. So it's almost like if it is true, it just makes him a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Or a sick motherfucker, bro, and gay maybe. But like definitely it doesn't sound like
it's not gay if it's for power.
Yeah, I guess. I've heard that from him for sure. But it's like, is it anything ever gonna happen to him? Probably not, bro. I think they raided his house to get the evidence of whoever he had, on camera so they could protect a few people since things were getting exposed. You know what I mean? They were like, we were letting you be, but shit got out of hand, so we got to come in here and take this shit.
Yeah.
And that's why he wasn't home when it went down. You know what I mean? And he's just laying low. He's doing what he wants. He's still moving around.
They didn't take him in for questioning.
Yeah, he's still out in
like
public.
That.
Like, How do you raid somebody's house and never bring them in for questioning?
That's nuts. I didn't get that.
Multiple houses, you know what I mean? How do you do that?
Because
and then,
they were trying to find all the evidence and they're just going to bury it.
right, that's what I'm saying.
There's nothing.
That's why
nothing's
they
him.
raided his house and did nothing to him. They just wanted the evidence.
Nothing's going to happen to him.
Yeah. Just like Hunter Biden, though. Nothing's going to fucking happen to Hunter
nothing will
Biden.
happen to him.
Nothing's going to happen to Biden. Nothing's going to happen to none of these people. But they're going to do everything in their fucking power to make sure something happens to Trump.
Yeah.
Which is like how people aren't watching this anymore and being like, okay, this is pretty fucking obvious now. These motherfuckers have lied to us. Even if you're on Biden's side, how are you still truly in support of Biden?
Because you got those people that are fucking vote blue no matter who.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Yeah, I know.
It is
stupid.
true.
I mean,
but that's how people
that
are.
kid that I sent you guys that of Charlie Kirk that was
Yeah.
calling him racist.
Yeah.
And all these people here are racist.
I love how
It's
they
like,
get when they can't win an argument, bro. They instantly spaz the fuck out and do some wild shit.
well, it's always the white kids.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's either
It's the women
usually-
and the dudes, though. They all
Yeah.
act like bitches.
but
bro.
they all look the same. It's
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
dorky liberal.
Like
looking-
you can pick them out in a crowd of people
for sure.
For sure. Like you'd be like, oh, watch out, there goes the lefty.
I guess yeah. There you go. Yeah, you do something wrong, they're gonna call you a racist.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
do.
true,
It's
man.
like
even black people, they're like, you're fucking,
You're
you're
racist.
bigots, you're racist, you're this. Just like, and the black dudes are just like, why?
Yeah.
You know, well, because you support Trump.
I love when
Just like,
somebody in
that's
the crowd
crazy.
comes out and says, "Oh, well, I came from this and this didn't affect me," or blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
the person's like, "Well, I can't speak for you."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you should still stand by your people.
Yeah.
Not everyone's as fortunate as you. I've heard it all,
That's
man.
so
It's fucking
crazy.
gross.
Did you guys see Justin Timberlake got a DWI?
Yeah. He was on Molly and everything, they said, bro.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, they said he had alcohol in his system. He blew dirty for that. And they found trace of like Molly and some other shit in his
That sounds
system,
like
bro.
a good night.
He
Why'd
was
he
on
drive,
one.
though? That's
that
not
fool was
good.
on one, bro.
Oh.
just
But now
likes to
you
party.
think about, look at all these like Justin's a soft ass celebrity, bro. He ain't never been known as no down ass for nothing.
Yeah.
So you like these motherfuckers are doing hella drugs. You know what I mean? Like they don't know. Hollywood is so fucked up. These people don't have a way around it whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we first got our record deal, and we moved back to California to pursue it and record our album. There was this period of time where we were in Hollywood and Beverly Hills like every fucking week, and we were going to video release parties with like big names, fucking, you know, rubbing elbows with fucking all these celebrities. We were at fucking I can't think of the name of this club. It's really famous. Like a bunch of rock stars and shit go to it in Hollywood. But we were with all the dudes from Latin Thug that owned the record label and some of the other artists, and we would just go kick it. And this was when marijuana was illegal still everywhere. And we were just smoking weed at the table outside the bars, and they were bringing champagne. Like no one gave a fuck, bro. Like anything goes. But we went to a CD release party for this chick, Somaya Reese. At the time, she was dating Joe Budden, and Crooked Eye, fucking Chris Paul, Chino XL, all these people were out there. Bro, I'd never been to anything like this, right? Like drugs and all that shit go, whatever. But we're in a club. I think it was Club Aria even, which is a really well-known club in Hollywood. And celebrities everywhere, bro. Coke out on the table, fucking snorting lines, just in the middle of the club, bro, in front of everybody. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. I remember thinking like, damn, fucking famous people can do whatever the fuck they want, bro.
The crazy thing is like just there's a whole nother lifestyle you could live. Like
Yeah.
people do that in Minneapolis.
It's all about
bro.
money,
Like-
though, bro. It's all about money.
Yeah,
You
it's
just gotta
nuts.
have money. Think about it. Snoop Dogg can come to Fargo, North Dakota, and smoke weed on stage, bro. No one will do shit about it. Not even the cops. They're hired to be his security, and they just leave him be.
Post Malone.
But if we
smokes
do some shit,
cigarettes.
if we do some shit like that, we're done for.
Yeah, in any venue that I seen Post Malone at,
Yeah.
he smokes cigarettes. You're not supposed to smoke inside.
You can get away with whatever the fuck you want if you're a fucking celebrity, bro, and you got money.
I saw him in 2018.
Except if your name is Trump.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, except
And
that.
he was like, "If you got anything, light it." And this lady, and I was young, obviously, so I was 18 or 17 years old. She was like, "Here, can you hold out your hands?" And I held out my hands, and she had like a baggie of weed, dude. And she emptied it into my hands, and I was like, and I'm young. I was always really against marijuana for the longest time.
Dork.
Yeah. And I'm like holding it, and I was like, and she's like rolling up just a paper or whatever, And she's like, "You want some?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good." I like pushed her rest off my hand. It was wild. I was just like,
That's funny.
"This is the most nuts thing I've ever experienced." And
She just saw a black dude and was just like, "Oh, he's cool with this.
He's cool. He's cool. It was
He's
dope.
good with this."
It would have been more fun if I did, I'm sure, but it was a good time. Good experience.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn. So
Yeah.
I got an article here that I want to read to you guys. This just came out today. U.S. diverts air defense missiles delivery to Ukraine. The U.S. is sending Ukraine air defense missiles that were contracted for purchase by other countries, the White House announced Thursday. The decision comes as Ukraine has pleaded with its supporters to send at least 7 Patriot missile systems to defend against Russian assaults that are pummeling the country and targeting energy infrastructure. The United States has made the difficult decision to reprioritize near-term planned deliveries of foreign military sales to other countries of particularly Patriot and NASAMS missiles to go to the Ukraine instead, said John Kirby.
That's wild.
The White House National Security Communications Advisor. The United States has a robust foreign military sales program where our defense industrial base produces and then exports materials to other countries, including air defense missiles. We are going to reprioritize the deliveries of these exports so that the missiles rolling off the production line will be provided to Ukraine, Kirby said. That air defense munitions for Taiwan and Israel in particular would not be impacted. He said the U.S. had communicated to the affected countries with the pending foreign military sales, but he couldn't detail how long the delays would be and didn't mention specific countries. We'll do the best we can to minimize the delay, he said. Kirby said the scope of the deliveries to Ukraine will provide them enough capabilities over the next 16 months.
Holy shit.
The move by the U.S. comes as Ukraine also welcomed the decision by Romania on Thursday to send Patriot missile battery, with Ukrainian President Zelensky calling it a crucial contribution. By putting an end to the Russian terror now, Ukraine prevents potential aggression against Moldova, Romania, the Baltic states, and all of our neighbors. It is critical for Ukraine to have necessary tools to defeat Russian terrorists now so that no one else has to face Russian aggressive actions on a larger scale in the future, Zelensky said in a statement. During the press conference between Zelensky and Biden on the sidelines of the Group of 7 summit in Italy last week, Biden said the U.S. was working to source at least 5 Patriot systems for Ukraine.
I wonder how much they're paying for that.
Bro, they're antagonizing the shit out of Putin.
It's
Absolutely.
nuts.
Absolutely. And then Biden.
I mean, he parked fucking ships in Cuba, bro, for a reason.
Yeah.
He's laying the threats.
Biden had just signed that deal too, where we were going to fund them for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
What?
And that it wasn't going to be able to be reversed or something like that.
Yeah.
No reverse cards on that one.
Yeah. No,
Like that way, if Trump gets in office, he can't do nothing about
That's
it.
10
crazy.
years.
I wouldn't even. I want to. We should maybe if we get to.
We
like,
just got to prove corruption when Trump gets in and wrap that shit up.
We
But
could
still.
just. If we get 1 million likes on this video and also 500,000 subscribers, we'll take a trip to Ukraine and we'll see how bad it really is.
Oh, for sure.
You
If
guys
if
make
that
that
happen,
happen.
if that happens, I'll flip the bill for that, bro.
We'll go
Let's
to
fucking
Ukraine,
go.
bro. I swear.
it's just-
The other thing
dude.
too is that Putin and fucking Kim Jong Un or whatever the fuck his
Kim
name is,
Jong-un.
they just fucking signed some kind of
Buddy,
a fucking
buddy.
deal too,
Yep.
and that's looking real bad, bro. Because
Yep,
they
they're
got
buddy,
this
buddy
fucking
now.
they're tied in now. It's getting crazy, bro. Like everyone's just, it looks like everyone's just getting ready. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Planting the seeds, laying the fucking land down, bro. And Biden is just in space, walking around fucking. all over
did
the
you hear about the
country,
new thing now?
bro. What?
They are calling it all of his gaffes are cheap fakes.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Cheap-
you sent
Yeah, we're
cheap
making it
fakes.
that it's all being made up and it's a lie. Like the one they said,
Cut and edited.
on the thing with Obama and them that they did that campaign they were on, and he
Where
just
he
kind of
pulled him on
froze up and
stage.
stood there,
Yep.
and they're just like, really leave it to the right wing media to come in and like what the guy can't soak up some of his crowd applause for a couple seconds. And it's just like if he like we didn't stop him, Obama did.
Yeah.
They're pulling.
You know what I mean? No
Trump,
one
though.
stopped him from fucking soaking up those fucking cheers from the
Fake
crowd,
news.
from all 7 of the people that were there. You know what I mean? But like Obama's the one that was like,
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
come on.
Yep.
So like, why is right wing media or anybody else getting the blame for fucking, calling it something different? Like, clearly Obama thought something was wrong too.
Oh yeah,
and he
because
urged
he was
him
just
to-
standing there.
Yeah,
It's crazy the amount of information we have access to. We always say it, but like just thinking about like why the fuck do we even know that and why?
Right,
like,
right.
what?
But
It's
it
bro, I
crazy.
would be so cool with going back to being oblivious to everything
too.
going on.
I wish we could.
Yeah,
I wish we could,
I
but
do
it's
too.
not.
But we'll never go backwards, bro. Like
No.
the internet, everything is. There's so much crazy shit going on. This ties into, so I want to bring this up because this is something we haven't really dug into. But you guys hear the thing about all the farmland in Idaho that their water's been shut off. They've been have water shut off access. So there's a company there that's doing something, but supposedly they're whatever they're doing, they need this water supply, and that's why the water was cut off from all the farmers. They told them it was because of a shortage or something, but the reality, people were saying like, no, they've done investigations. What's that Matt Kim guy, that Chinese dude that he does all the fucking hypotheticals, but he talks facts only. So he was talking about this, and he was literally just like, saying that turns out that this company was funded by fucking Ukraine to do some kind of research that they're doing in Idaho right now, and they bought up all this land to do it with. But he's funding them with the money that we funded him with for war, which is fucking crazy. But it's like, who the fuck is Zelensky to be begging everyone for billions of dollars and then being like, oh, hey, I want to fund these projects with these big companies? Bro, this is all one big pot of fucking people playing the game. And they're just all playing their hands in different areas and creating mass corruption.
Yeah.
Mass fucking corruption.
See, I think of stuff like that, and I don't have a problem with military, and I love that people support, and I would support America all the way if it were like true and what it should be. But like, I think of like all the people that are dying in Ukraine and the people that are dying in Israel. It's like, what is it all worth? And it's always been that way, I know, but what is it all worth? Like, it's tough. It's tough to think about.
Well, I always bring this up, but the amount of fucking taxes that we get fucking taxed, and then you look at all the money wasted and spent. Well, I shouldn't say wasted, but spent overseas.
Yeah.
$120 billion to Ukraine.
Yeah.
In 2 years.
But that's the thing. We spent all that money, and yet people are still dying over there.
Yep.
Like, and
it's
those
not
people.
stopping.
I wonder where all the Ukraine money.
It didn't stop, and it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, look at this is the one. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick because this is fucking interesting.
Do you wonder where all the Ukraine money is going? Well, it looks like we've started a thread to pull. Idaho is trying to shut off water to 500,000 acres of farmland, 781 miles. But there's been plenty of rain this spring, so that's not it. They say it's due to water reserves underground, that it's projected to deplete at a too fast of a rate to preserve water supply. They need to shut off the water to 500,000 acres of Idaho farmland. But the Continuing Appropriations and Ukraine Supplemental Appropriations Act of 2023 approved $4.5 billion for direct financial support to the government of Ukraine, or so they said. Jervois Global Limited enters an agreement for $15 million for information on drilling at its Idaho cobalt mine, utilizing funds from the additional Ukraine Supplemental Appropriations
What you need
Act.
water for to do.
Why is money for direct financial support for the government of Ukraine being rerouted by the Department of Defense to a cobalt mine in Idaho? Cobalt used in batteries for your phones, computers, electric cars. There are countless valuable usages for cobalt. Any side effects of cobalt we should be aware of, considering we use it in everything? Cobalt exposure triggers impairments in cognitive and anxiety-like behaviors, brain oxidative stress, and inflammation. And do you know what's a necessary component of cobalt mining in mass? Guessed it, water. Lots of water. On May 31st, 2024, Idaho Department of Water announced shutting off water to 500,000 acres of farmland. June 21st, 2024, Jervois cobalt mine can start drilling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Wow.
Idaho is shutting off water due to a shortage at the same time the cobalt mine is set to start operating 24/7. And it's Ukraine's funding bill, one of many, that gave $15 million to Jervois to restart operations after losing money. Couple of things to look further into. How many members of Congress have a financial interest in this cobalt mine? My initial research, a lot. Also, is it linked to the CHIPS Act, where they gave Micron a fistful of money to start manufacturing in Idaho? And are they trying to destroy crops so they can take the land and mine more cobalt, or is it purely to control the water supply? I was just in Idaho, absolutely beautiful state filled with great people. And the government shows up with the government gun and forces their will. Again, maybe it's just a coincidence and I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Perhaps. But one fact remains absolutely true. Money that we were told was going to Ukraine is not. There is no coincidence. Do you wonder where all the Ukraine money is going?
That's fucking crazy, bro.
I feel like he put that into ChatGPT.
Nah, I don't know.
Just the way he
so
talks.
it's the way he talks, yeah, because he's Chinese or whatever. But
Well, I didn't say that.
But-
I didn't mean that at all.
well, you can hear his accent, so
Yeah.
I'm racist. But yo, this dude only his whole page is dedicated to strictly speaking facts and things that he can find the evidence to show and prove. And he doesn't leave anything like to speculation. He doesn't put out real conspiracy theories. And he's like, no, I only want to talk about the stuff that's factual. And I want to talk about it in a way that people can't say I said. They can only say I proved.
Yeah.
And so this guy lays it down pretty factual. The thing with Idaho, too, is like all that 500,000 acres of farmland, bro. Idaho is a major supplier of natural, like organic foods for us, not just potatoes. So that's crazy, like how much our food is being attacked right now. Like all the chicken farms that keep burning up. Another one burned up, millions of chickens too recently, bro. Like this is crazy shit. But that money was supposed to go to Ukraine.
Yeah. So Kate's family actually is cattle ranchers in Idaho, and they're going to be here next weekend. Yeah, they're coming next weekend. So I'm going to ask them if they have heard anything about that.
I mean, 500,000 acres, they got to have felt something, huh?
I don't know if they haven't said anything to us about it, but we'll see.
That'd be a fun life.
They're going to be like, oh, we were told it's just
Cattle
because of water supply shortages.
I would love to just be a cowboy, dude. That'd be
Oh, me
crazy.
too, bro. I want to just get some fucking land and fucking slaughter my own beef and fucking have my own chickens and fucking just fuck the rest of the world, bro.
Honestly, it would be so sick. It would be such a good lifestyle to live.
Go back to just riding horses.
Out in there on the open range.
That's what I want. I really want to do. I want to ride horses.
Ride around on quads with fucking shotguns and shit, bro.
Shoot anywhere you want. That's
wake up in the morning and dump over a cigar, bro.
Yeah.
Just dump guns out and holding a cigar in your mouth.
I don't know if you guys know it. There's an old dude on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but he was going viral for a while. But he gives advice to people. Basically, he'll post maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks or so, whenever he has like a thought that he wants to share on. And he talks about some pretty cool stuff, but he's a cowboy guy. He does like horseback riding lessons and stuff like that.
Crazy.
And he'll just have a cigar and have a coffee, and he'll just talk about certain topics like why should you find love, or just crazy topics. And he's just an old, wise kind of dude and has some interesting perspectives. I'll have to find the name for you guys so you guys can see, because
I'll probably never watch it.
it's like 15 minutes. They're not long. It's better than just watching Joe Rogan all the time, bro.
I don't watch just Joe Rogan. I watch, Sean Ryan, Elk Boys.
And then movies.
Yeah, and movies and friggin' TV shows.
That A24 movie really fell off, huh? I didn't, or what was that one? The
Civil
war?
War?
Yeah, that one. That one, it didn't even like, no waves in the theaters, and then when it has it hit the books already? Like, is it on Amazon and stuff?
Couldn't tell ya.
I wonder how they did in the box office, because I haven't heard shit on it.
Yeah, I
Other
don't
than
even
you.
see any advertising or anything for it ever.
Well, I think they did really well in the theaters, but
Did they?
yeah, I think they did. They definitely made their money back. That's for sure.
By deception.
Yeah.
They're like, it's gonna be so sick.
Yep.
Well, it's like the whole fucking Kendrick Lamar thing they're saying right now, that he bought a bunch of bots to up his streams to break all those records he broke. Now they're saying they're illegitimate record breaks because the guy who he paid, he didn't finish paying, and that dude came out and leaked that he did it.
I don't know how true that is.
It's dead truth, bro. They're literally saying all his record breaking streams right now that he just got over those diss tracks they're all fraudulent, that he didn't actually.
So how
break
much
those
is
records.
that? How much is that fucking? How much is that gonna?
Drake even said it in a verse.
Yeah,
one of the
I
verses.
bet Drake said
So
that.
when somebody reaches like Billboard charts, it could be all bullshit.
It always is,
it
bro.
is
What they
always
make
bullshit.
people famous who they
So
used to
Beyonce
say.
getting the number.
Yeah.
one
Oh, for
country
sure.
artist.
Why
That
do you
one's
think
definitely-
you heard the story about how she tried to pay fucking Kid Rock $20 million or $10 million to do a song with her so she could break country, and he told him to fuck off. Yep. So like that's how the game works, though, bro. When I was in the rap game, they used to say it cost about $150,000 to make it in the industry. there shouldn't be a price tag on making it in the industry, bro. But that money, they say it's like that's how you pay DJs to play your shit, to get spins. And the bigger you are, the bigger money you have, the more likely you can say who gets to be famous and who doesn't by just simply calling shots and paying some bills on people. You know what I mean? So everyone that's famous, you can tell, and you can call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but all you got to do is go look. All the people that are currently famous all do satanic shit in their videos, their music. They have blood rituals going on in their videos. They're doing all this crazy dark shit. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that the entire music industry, from pop and rap and R&B, he's probably there too. Well, I believe Eminem made it organically because he was a battle rapper on a scene. He was discovered, through very natural, organic ways. But where he stands right now, he's a puppet to them, bro.
Well, for sure.
He's a puppet to them for sure.
I was just thinking about this the other day. When Bush was in, he had songs about Bush.
Yep.
And then when Obama was in, it was 8 years of nothing. When Trump was in, came out with more songs. And now Biden's been in for almost 4 years, nothing.
You either get made famous because they're using you, or you make it and then they tell you if you want to keep going in this game, you work for them, or they do something, they entrap you some way, bro. Yeah. They get you, in a compromising situation somehow.
Which I'm not a Bush fan at all, but just saying.
Definitely a lot of people are stuck in that trap for sure.
But George Bush does not care about black people.
No. I don't think he cares about people at all.
You remember when Kanye did that though?
Yeah.
That was on like MTV and shit, bro. He was on there and they were just interviewing him and they're just like, hey, Kanye, you got this new song or new album out, whatever. And he just like, George Bush does not care about black people.
That's all he said.
And they were just like, oh shit, because it was on live, like TRL Live or some shit.
Yeah.
He fucking rocked it, bro. And this was like way back in the day.
Oh, I miss him. I wish he was.
Yeah, that was the good Kanye, man. When he was a straight hip hopper too, backpack wearing fucking hip hopper. That was music, homie. He was talented as fuck. But now they got him, bro. Just like they're doing the fucking all these other fools.
He was at a fashion show or something. He was in
all white and shit.
It was like a beehive suit.
Yeah.
He looked like
weird, bro.
He looked like he was about to collect money, honeycombs. He was dressed up like
so they're bringing back
Bianca. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's crazy. You see, her dad wrote a letter to Kanye and went public with it, saying that he's like imprisoned her and she's not who she used to be and she doesn't look happy anymore and he's concerned for her health and her safety and well-being and all this shit like that. I'm just like, bro, little does he know all these bitches are looking for a guy to do them like that, bro.
Like that.
Just for the fame and the fortune, bro.
She knew what she was
getting into. She went right to him, bro.
She did not
you think that
happened prior.
You think she makes herself look like Kim Kardashian on accident?
Yeah.
Nah. That shit's purposeful, bro.
Yeah. No, that one's a little crazy. Yeah. But manipulation or not, it is a relationship. That's what
she's committed to him.
Yeah.
But that's how, to them, that's normal, bro. In Hollywood, celebrities, I'm certain of it. To them, the game is the game, bro.
It is.
That's just how they play it.
She'll get something out of it in the end. That's how it works in reality. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll see. So next week.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to go live. Make sure you guys check us out. It'll be just me and Cody, but we're going to do the, if the debates happen, we're going to do debates live. Otherwise, we'll just have to get one in somehow.
We'll find out shortly.
But yeah, I'm interested to see how this goes, man. I think there's going to be something crazy come about.
I can't imagine it happens the way it's supposed to. I would say that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we're only 1 week away, so whatever's going to happen better happen quick.
It could. I
mean, they're literally highlighting the deterioration of this guy leading up to this, bro.
Which is so
every
weird.
day they show him in a fucking daze, bro. He's just dense as all fuck. Like, yeah. And it's just like, why would you be like, all news stations are doing it right now. Why would you be showing him like that all the time when they used to always trying to protect him?
Yeah.
Now they're showing it and they're talking about it, whether they're acting like they're trying to be like, oh, it's those right-wing people. Yeah.
Like
they're still talking about it more. They used to just ignore it and sweep it on the rug. So they're highlighting his decline for a reason, I think, bro.
It is weird. I think he's not he isn't gonna be the one, and I feel like we all know that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see who's getting cream pied.
I think everyone's gonna get cream pied.
Maybe. But I'll be tripped out to see who the fuck it is if it's not any of the three we've come up with.
That's true. RFK's still in it, dude. He might come back.
No, you're done.
He might come back.
No,
dude.
you're done.
He's not even in the debate, bro. He's not worthy.
Shit, dude. He's trying to get in.
He's not worthy.
He's trying to. He might get in. Maybe that's what it'll be.
You could try just as hard as he's trying.
Yeah.
No.
They're keeping me out of the debate. You guys got to get me
Speaking
into
of,
it.
he did fucking a complete 180 on his stance about abortion.
Good. He switched up?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. What did he say? Did
No,
he,
not like he's talking about in the wrong direction.
there was
No,
you
I'm
can't
saying
go in the
'cause
wrong
he
direction.
went. Well, he went fucking full term. Like that was his
Yeah,
stance.
yeah.
Now he flipped and was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, there should be some restrictions."
There we go. See, you earned my vote back, RFK.
you're a
What are the
You got it.
restrictions?
You're a
Nah, we got to.
fucking
What are the
flip-flopper.
restrictions? He said.
as long as it's not full fucking in 8 months,
He's like,
9
it could
months,
be. It
bro.
could be full term, but
Yeah.
they can't be black.
That's when you, dude.
If
That's
it's
when you
black, you
know,
can't do
dude.
it.
That's when you know that you're a flip flopper and
Oh, he
you're-
knew that one.
You're
tanked
fucking.
him.
You're a
But
fucking,
still, he said it whether it was accidental or intentional. He said it because he meant it.
yeah.
And then he got the backlash for
The
it, and now
backlash.
he's fucking
That's
doubling
what he.
down. Bro.
That's what he gets for going on podcasts like that. It's like, dude, you're gonna have these people ask you these questions, and now you have to appeal to their audience, but you don't know who it's gonna reach, and then it reaches people like myself, where it's like, dude, full
Dude.
term, that's crazy.
That's straight
That's-
up murder.
yeah, it's
that's
absolutely
That's
murder.
yeah.
any
I don't
way
know.
that you look at it. It's
I don't
murder.
know anyone really that's okay with full term.
There's people out there
Like,
like
There's a lot
that's
of
legal in California.
That's just
Yep.
nuts.
There's a lot of sick motherfuckers right now, man.
Let me
It's
kill
crazy.
this baby quick.
Can you imagine, bro?
That's just crazy.
Fuck.
I don't get it. I did want to bring up one thing for everybody at home, just so they know it's okay to do, because we were talking about how AI is just like in our lives now, and I don't use it much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not okay to do.
You
so
can do this.
please, please be advised that I would not advise.
So Nicole and I have been working on writing our vows, and we did it one day, and it didn't go great. I had some ideas. We created a template, and that's as far as we got that day. The other day, last Saturday, we sat down and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna come up with ideas. I'm just gonna go ahead and write it. And I just started writing things, and
Sound like shit.
sooner or later, I got 3-4 paragraphs in.
Oh.
I was like, this looks good, but it's not like right. Something's not right. So I pull up ChatGPT, I copy paste what I have written, put
All
it
right.
in there.
That's completely different.
I didn't. That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
this
tell
is
you guys.
completely
I
different.
had to wait.
I thought you told ChatGPT,
Right.
write me my wedding vows to my
See,
wife Nicole.
This is what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
wanted to
okay.
let you guys know on the pod. So
yeah.
But so I put it in there. I said, "Hey, could you help me out with this? What do you think I should change? What looks good?"
So you went in there to get it cleaned up.
Yeah, I just
the
said-
stuff you already wrote.
I said
though.
my organization is pretty poor. Could you tell me what to do with that?
You
And
wrote
so-
it. You wrote that in the prompt.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
It's crazy what you can
And
do
then
with
it-
this
and
shit.
then it just-
Instantly.
It changed it?
Yeah, it instantly. It's like it looks pretty good so far. You got a lot of meaningful things in there. Here's what I would do, and then it just types it out.
Wow.
And then I did the last.
Now I'm really
paragraph.
interested to hear it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's really good. The last paragraph is where I struggle because it's just it's something we've shared with each other for the past 5 years, and she knows that like it's very meaningful. So
It's emotional, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
so
cried like a little bitch.
it's and so I read it to my mom,
little baby
because
back
she's
bitch.
she's the one that's gonna be like she's giving us or doing the ordained. She's ordained, and so I read it to her so she's prepared for what it says. And as I was reading it, I got choked up. I'm like getting teary eyed. I'm like, God damn, this last paragraph is where I know I'm gonna
Yeah.
struggle. So I gotta read it out loud a couple times to somebody because I'm gonna struggle.
Practice it. Practice it.
Yeah, and so I put that last paragraph into ChatGPT once I was done, and
Bro, Dion's
Do it
gonna
all
make
together.
all the women cry at this thing.
bro, I'm gonna make some of the
He's-
girls
he's-
cry.
I'm gonna look over and John's gonna be crying.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I don't do that shit, bro.
You're gonna be going like this.
Damn, that was good.
I'm like hitting my inhaler. and shit.
No, that's why I was like, her dad's gonna cry. That's gonna be sad. Definitely, I can tell from here. I'm sure my mom will cry at some point, but I think she'll be fine during that time. So,
Who do you guys got me escorting?
it's probably gonna be her grandma.
Oh, Graham.
Mm-hmm. That would be my guess. Because my brother, and then we're just not sitting in the front 2 rows, from what I understand. So that's the goal.
Yeah. Yep.
It'll be pretty simple. But yeah, so I didn't give me vows, ChatGPT, but I did have it
No,
organized.
that's legit right there. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it worked
like
well.
like that's because most people can't write.
Yeah.
But you can put some words to paper and then you can give it to ChatGPT and say, hey, can you clean this up for me? Can you format it? Make it word it better than the way I worded it.
Exactly.
That's totally legit because it's still you from the heart.
But then
I thought you were trying to tell us like, yo, I went to ChatGPT and
Like-
said, write my vowels, bitch. I
Her
was like,
name's Nicole.
Damn, yeah, like, damn, that's not a good thing.
No, it's it was good, and I don't know. I think it'll turn out well. It's just reading it and staying composed and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go first too, so she doesn't have to cry to start, and so that'll be interesting. So I said I'm bringing my glasses with me, and I'm gonna just throw them on if I start to get teary eyed. So
Like your shades?
yeah,
Dude, you should
just
do
like
that.
throw them on. I'm gonna.
At that point, everyone's going to know you're crying, though.
That's
What's the
fine.
difference?
They
You'll be
won't
like,
see
hold
it.
up, I gotta put these on real quick.
I'll be like wiping my tears like from right under the glass. I'm like, hey, can't see a thug cry. I don't know what to tell you.
Just go, ow. What was that?
Yeah.
Is it cash bar there?
Yeah. Yep.
Are you going to do open bar for the first hour?
So
Dude, I could fuck that up.
that's what I said. So her dad said, I want to have at least a keg there so people don't have to pay for beer.
Yeah,
at
that's
first.
what we did. We got kegs too for ours.
So we got a keg just last minute because I wasn't going to get one. It was very expensive. I was like, fuck that. But we got a keg, and then he was like, I might just open it up for a couple. I said, Jamie, listen to me right now. You can do whatever you want. But
Cody's coming.
I said, I would not do that if I were you.
Big Beat's on his way.
There are going to be so many people there. That's going to be so much money. Is like, but this
Dion's
is
like, you don't know my boys,
Yeah,
man.
I said- and like everybody and his family, my family, all our friends, mostly just my friends, like they drink. That's what they do for a living.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. We'll see. I hope he takes my wisdom as word, because that would be dangerous.
Yeah,
Like
I
more
think
than
so.
an hour is going to be outrageous. That's a terrible
Oh,
tab.
yeah.
Usually, like what people do at weddings is they'll say, hey, up to $5,000,
Yeah.
and then cut it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because then it doesn't matter how fucking fast it goes. It goes when it
I
goes.
think
when
we
it's
bought
done.
2 kegs, if I remember right.
That was like they said you can only get 2 kegs, up to 2 kegs. And so I was like, let's just get one, because
We bought 2 kegs, and then I think we had champagne on every table.
that's nice.
I remember.
That's nice. The thing is most of us don't drink. Like, I don't drink beer. You don't drink beer.
I drink the fuck out of beer.
You drink beer. Bud Light only, though, right?
No, I drink.
You're a
I
Bud
drink
Light guy?
several beers.
Big
I
Bud
love
Light
Bud
guy.
Light. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Bud Light. But I drink Coronas.
Bud Light's-
I drink
Bud Light's
Modelo's.
back.
Bud Light's back.
Bud
Bud
Light's
Light's
back,
back.
bro. That's why I'm drinking it again.
Yeah.
And I missed it too.
Dude, I can't.
I'll get a mug of Bud Light and throw like a few green olives in that bitch, bro. And that shit is fire.
Fire.
Nothing is better than like a non-skunky Modelo. Like, if you get the Modelo and
Modelo's
it's just
fire,
right.
bro. That's a bomb ass one. But I love Coronas too.
I gotta
Yeah,
find.
Corona.
I
They
gotta find a
smell.
beer
They
that I can
smell
drink.
and taste like fucking dank too.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why I like Coronas. They're good.
They are good. If it's not too skunky, those ones are really good too. But those are almost always too skunky.
Are
for
those
me. I'm like,
Ekis
holy
too
shit.
similar?
Never had a Dos
Yeah,
Equis,
those
but
are
it used to
fire,
be
too.
really popular too. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
High Noons though.
You gotta put salt in those beers though, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's really bad for you, but yeah, it's the way to go.
It's not bad for
It's
you.
the way to
good for you.
go.
High Noons are pretty good.
High Noons are delicious.
I can't fuck with those. But those I found some like seltzer drinks that I fuck with now. The gin and juice ones.
Is that the brand, or that's
Yeah,
what is
it's
the
like
flavor?
Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre's like gin and juice.
You get them in town?
Yeah. They're good to me, bro. I've tried so many
Snoop
seltzers.
Dogs?
Yeah, I can't stomach them, man. But these ones, they were good. They were like, they taste like real like natural fruits and shit.
Yeah.
But they're dang, bro. Gin
That's-
and juice is what they're called.
I want them to get Happy Dads around here. Like,
Never heard of that.
that's Nelk's brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've got their Happy Dads, and they are just not making it up here, I guess, because this is where people drink at.
Yeah. Well, maybe eventually.
Yeah. Anyway,
Crazy.
I won't be here next week. It was good, unless we end up doing it earlier, or the interview or the
Yeah.
debate gets canceled.
We'll see what happens.
Then we'll
Yeah,
see.
if the
You guys
debate's
gonna-
gonna be canceled.
You guys gonna have like pizza come in later on?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm debating on.
Cody's like, I'm not prepared, bro.
I'm
I need to know the plan.
I'm debating
Well,
on.
I remember we did that. It lasted like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
the pizza was like fucking gone.
That's what I'm
I
trying
think
to
I got
decide.
like 1 slice.
Should I call ahead, like a couple days in advance, and let them know I'm gonna be ordering, or just fuck it and order it that day?
Depends on how many you plan to order, but I would try to give them a heads up.
You think so?
Yeah, they would respect.
time
They
are you
won't
gonna
spit
have
in
them
them if
come?
you do that.
Probably around 9:30.
If you call them and be like, I need 20 pizzas, they're gonna be like
See,
spitting
but
that
that's
shit.
a lot. That's a lot. I was thinking like 8.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you got to call them ahead of time and be like, hey, I'm
You're
getting
not ordering
married.
from Moorhead, are you?
That's what I was thinking.
Fuck, dude.
What? It's right there.
It's ghetto.
From what place?
Your
catering company does pizzas.
Fuck that though.
Oh no,
no, they will, but it's gonna be like
those
40
pizzas were
bucks.
so bad, bro.
Yeah.
They were like tomato sauce pizzas.
They're not good. Yeah. No.
Speaking of, I went and ate at Vinyl Taco. That place.
What?
Vinyl Taco? I've been there one time in my life. I thought it was fire though.
It's so expensive, but it's so good.
No,
I went with Tom and Kathy.
I will never go back there.
Really?
To eat food, I would not.
They got good drinks.
Dude, there's
boy
no
PC
there's no
runs that place,
Mexican
doesn't he?
restaurant. There's no Mexican restaurant in here better than Plaza.
Have you had mangoes?
I have not.
Have you been to Mas Tequila?
Mas Tequila.
That place
Kate
is
has
fire.
been there, and she said that it's really expensive.
They're like a higher end Mexican joint, but
it's really
their
expensive.
Their
but
food is fire, bro.
I haven't, so I'll reserve judgment. But she said that
They just changed their name to Rebecca.
So you haven't tried shit though.
I've been around. I tried a lot.
I've had Paradiso. I've had Mexican.
I haven't been to
Village.
Paradiso in like 10 years, dude. Probably
I think
longer.
Acapulco's is the most authentic in town.
You really think so?
Yeah, authenticity wise, yes.
Yeah.
I ate 26 tacos from
there?
Acapulco.
Whoa.
Yep.
Like the street tacos?
I was going for the record.
Damn.
Fucked it up.
Hey, I think Perkins is bringing back $5 all you can eat pancakes, or else maybe it's IHOP, which I don't go to because it's disgusting there. But
Dude, that used to be my favorite restaurant, but it just fucking went downhill. Like,
Dude,
it's so ghetto now.
Remember we went there, you and
Yeah.
Marshall and
It
shit
was
to do that?
horrible.
He was trying to have a food eating contest with Marshall. Marshall don't even eat food like that. But Marshall's like, yeah, I'll do it. Then we get there and he's like, I don't eat really like that.
he ate like 3 pancakes, and that was it. He's like, oh, I'm full.
Cody had like 5 plates of fucking
Yeah.
stacks, bro. Like, it just went off.
we went there with like a group of 4 people, and we had 3 people with hair in their food. Multiple
Oh,
hairs.
my God.
And I tried to call
Well,
the lady over.
the
nicely.
homie that used to come to our gym,
Yeah.
I
He
forget-
owns that barbershop, Mi Stilo, now.
what's his name?
It's Lorenzo's.
Manny?
It's Lorenzo's
Manny? I
uncle.
think it's
Yeah,
named Manny.
I think.
Well, he
Manny,
used to be the manager, the night
Yep.
manager at IHOP. That's when
Yep.
I went there.
Yep.
It was fucking fire.
He used to give free food all the time.
Lorenzo used to work at IHOP.
We ordered from there one time, like took the kids and everything, and fucking he's just like, it's on me, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Awesome.
what? And he's just like, don't worry about it. I was like, holy shit.
That's
dude.
the way to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would see me come in there, and he'd be like, "All right, I'm gonna get behind the kitchen," and he would cook my food, and it was fucking awesome.
What's that? The Mexican place off 45th. It's like one of the newest ones.
In the old famous
El
days.
Guave,
Yep.
El Guave.
Yeah, El
That
Guave,
one's
yeah.
good.
I think Plaza's.
Did you try that one?
Yep.
You got to go to Mango's.
I'll try mangoes.
They just opened I don't know if it has any connection to the original Guadalajara's, but that Guadalajara's was a bomb ass Mexican joint back in the day
Is
here.
that off 13th?
They just opened one in the old Cajun Cafe by the old Kmart on University. You know, that little hole in the wall fucking shop right there in between like the bookstore and all that. And I think there's like a Subway off of University right there.
The Cajun Cafe used to be my dad's spot.
That was like the dopest, like
The
mom and
greatest-
pop breakfast joint, bro.
greatest breakfast joint
Yep.
in town by
Yep.
far. Like people
Yep.
are like, the Shack is good. No,
That's-
this
I do
was-
like the Shack.
The
yeah.
Shack is good.
so fucking far
Yeah.
up there.
And
It's so
packed
far.
every time
Always
you go
busy
there,
every
bro.
weekend. You can't even.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that was so good. And when they closed, my dad was so devastated because he'd go there like once every other weekend.
It's the location, man. Guadalajara's won't last long there at all either.
Yeah. It's tucked back. You can hardly
Yeah.
even see it. So,
Yeah.
but let's get out of here.
shut
We're
it down.
like talking about nonsense.
Sorry, we put people on game about
We
local
really
spots
did.
now, bro.
Yeah.
They're set.
They're gonna be so busy
They
now.
can go eat and
Fuck
shit.
that. We gotta cut that out. Cut that out.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the podcast, tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad, doesn't really matter as long as you're talking about us. Peace.